introduced this shit called Geek Takes, where we just throw something we randomly thought out, just a random take on a show, or it don't even have to be a show. It could be on music, something we doing, just something you thought about that you just want to put into the air and see what everybody think about it. And so that's why I called this Geek Takes, because you wanted to bring up the Mike Tyson show. I haven't been watching it, so I'll hear what you have to say, and then I randomly had a geek take of myself about Naruto. So what's going on with Mike? What's going on with Mike?
So like, I've been watching the Mike Tyson series on Hulu. Besides all the controversy,
I just realized who that was, by the way, playing him. It's fucking dude from Bird Box, the one that all the women was obsessed over. And his name like Trayvon or something.
Yeah. Oh shit, it is.
Yeah. I didn't even. Or is that Bird Box that he's in?
No, it's not Bird Box.
It was some movie where he was fucking.
It's not Bird Box.
He fucking Sandra Bullock. Hold on.
Was it Bird Box?
I think it is Bird Box. Let me see.
That's
it. Trevante.
Yeah.
Trevante. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to give a spoiler, but yeah. So aside from the controversy, I've been watching the Mike Tyson series, and even though I do agree with Mike, and I am on Mike's side about Hulu doing that fuck shit and creating content on his life and then not paying him or excluding or including him. Yeah, including him in it. But as far as the series itself goes, it is a really good series. And that's why I want to come and talk about it, because I was torn about it. I was torn about the ideology of it. Is like there, the whole controversy of Hulu doing this without Mike Tyson. People are talking about boycotting Hulu and boycotting Mike, and you've even said like, no, even though the fuck shit they doing, I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah, but I can't lie to you. I just didn't want to watch it just because I seen how Mike looked.
But even though that first episode is bullshit, I do not like the first episode.
He don't look like that for most of the show, though, right?
No, and on top, he really don't look like that until the last episode. But then you already so immersed within the story, like it don't really
throw because I just thought that was a horrible design.
No, when I first saw that, I was
this is gonna be horrible. Like,
no, when that first episode came on and I saw how he looked as an older Mike Tyson, and I was like,
this is gonna be bad.
This is gonna be bad. And then especially that first episode, because that first episode does what the James Brown movie does. And I don't like that when they're doing timepieces and it jumps from like random time periods.
Yeah.
It'll be like,
I need some symmetry.
Like it'll be like 1972 when he's a kid, and then it'll randomly jump to an event
when he's a grown ass man.
1986, and then it'll jump back midway to like 1978, and then go back to 1972. I don't like that. So that first episode, I really didn't like it. It was choppy, but I stayed in it, and it. From episode 2 and on, it really becomes a great series.
Okay.
And what I was saying, I was torn about it, is because
his geek take is that the Mike series is a great series.
It really and it really is. It really is, because it's like, no, I don't want to champion it because I understand what y'all did to get it. Right? Mm-hmm. What y'all did to get this here. But it's also a flip side, because it's the same argument people were making about Batgirl. When WB canceled Batgirl, people were like, oh, what about the cast and crew and the directors? And this was their art that is never going to get shown. The cast and crew of Mike didn't ask for this. They didn't ask to do something behind controversy.
That's for him to look like that.
Yeah, they didn't ask. Well, he didn't ask for that. But no, that's on them. That's on the cast and crew.
Yeah, y'all
decided to make this.
Yeah, and like even the actresses, that's on y'all too, because y'all saw him walking around backstage like that, and nobody was like, "Who the fuck is he playing?" This nigga's Mike's dad.
That's on them, but also it's like, yeah, bro, the cast and the crew and the director and the writers, like, they really did their thing with this. And it's it's like, damn, I'm torn about whose side do I be on? Do
Well,
I
feel it.
stay on Mike's side because of the fuck shit they do, or
Can you appreciate great art if the artist is against it?
yes?
You can't appreciate it. But
There's
it
been
should
mad
be.
times where artists have said some of my favorite songs from them they hate it.
No. That's different than please don't support. It hurts me that y'all support. Kind of like Chappelle in the Chappelle Show. Like, could you when he was going on that thing and he was like, "Don't watch it." Could you really not watch it for Dave?
I understand your point.
You know what I mean?
Me personally,
it's art.
It's art. So then it's
hard.
like
It's
I'm
hard.
in love with the artwork. It's the same argument as what motherfuckers make for Kanye. It's like, can you love the artist out? Can you love the music, but from the artist?
But I think that's different.
I
think
because
the artist can do fuck shit, and then
but you still love that art.
Yeah, and that's one debate. But it's a different thing when the artist is like, "Yo, consuming this art hurts me."
True.
Do y'all love me or do y'all just love my art?
But see,
do you support Dave Chappelle or do you just really want to watch the Chappelle Show? You know what I'm saying? And that's where it gets tricky.
I think me personally, and this might be
it really depends.
This might be a hot take or not, but
another geek take.
I don't. No, it's not really a geek take. It's just it might be controversial, might not. But I really don't give a fuck about the person themselves. Okay. Like I never latched myself onto
the person.
Yeah, I'm what captivated me. What brought
was
me
what
to
you put out
was the art that you were putting.
So you're not really. You wouldn't consider yourself really, even though we say we're fans. You wouldn't say
Picasso could have been a dick. Don't mean he don't make great art.
But what if Picasso? But see, that's a difference because Picasso being a dick doesn't mean Picasso don't make good art. Picasso, now we're just acting like he is certified, confirmed the dick. Picasso, the dick, can still make great art and say, I still put that out. You can't lie to my face and tell me that shit ain't the shit. True. So support it. But if Picasso got robbed, never got the credit for his art, and somebody else paraded it around, and we're going around saying, damn, that is great art.
No, and I understand that because the human side of me is still going to have empathy.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying.
But sympathy for you.
I think it depends on the circumstances for me.
Yeah, really and truly. Really and truly, because it's like the human side of me is going to understand your side. I might,
but also I love your art.
But I love the art, and
because it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Michael Jackson, that first album that they dropped, not the Timberland one, the first one that came out after he was dead, Michael. The one that now is getting like pulled off because it came to find out it had like 3 fake songs on it where it wasn't even Michael singing. But it was like when that came out, the family was like, a lot of, there were people like, bro, don't know. Mike didn't support, like he didn't want these songs out. Don't do it. And then at the same time, it's like,
it's a Michael Jackson.
I really want to hear some new Michael Jackson songs. So it's a balance. It's a balance. But I don't really have nothing to fight you on as far as the show being great. I just haven't watched it because it hasn't made me feel like watching it. I need to start Sandman before I get to the point where I don't care about watching it because I'm getting to that point too. I didn't start at Boruto and shit. So and that movie was good. I think that might be my favorite. This ain't my geek take, but I think that might be the best Naruto movie. It's the Boruto movie.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was my favorite one.
That one was fly. I seen that one.
Yeah, like just the dynamic between him and his father.
Oh, when they did the father-son Rasengan.
Yeah. Both of their hands fucked up, mummified. And Naruto, like him having a bad relationship with his son was kind of cool to see. Because you would think he's just going to be the best dad after everything you went to. But then it's like, no, nigga, you chose to fucking pick the busiest job in the goddamn village.
Yeah.
But my geek take, my hot take, and I don't know, maybe more people agree with me with this than I think.
But before you get into yours, just to reiterate.
Oh, yeah. Check out the Mike.
The Mike series on Hulu is a very good series. The first episode is going to be kind of rough. It is kind of choppy. Like I said, I fucking hate that episode. But episode 2 and on, it's 8 episodes. Episode 2 and on, it is a really good Mike. And it might be one of it until that Jamie Foxx John come out. This might be the best Mike Tyson adaptation that we've gotten so far. Because all we have is this one and then the Michael J. White one. And this one shits on the Michael J. White one. No fucking disrespect to Michael J. White and them, but this one's a way better adaptation. So yeah, if y'all get the chance, check out Mike on Hulu. And then so what would your geek take?
My geek take is, and like I said, maybe more people agree with me on this than I think.
Okay.
But Naruto, I know we got some fly niggas in Naruto, but it is my take. I think the most skilled ninjas in Naruto.
Or black ones?
Yeah. Nah, but are Minato, Kakashi,
Yeah.
Jiraiya. I think they're
In all the series.
I think they're more skilled than everybody. Now, when we talk about skilled, and Naruto too.
Yeah, Sasuke.
Now, now I'm gonna get to some shit. Naruto kinda, but okay. When I think of the skill, niggas don't have no. Niggas ain't the descendants of gods. Niggas don't have a fucking tailed beast. Niggas don't have the most overpowered fucking Sharingan in the business that just allows him to just do whatever the plot needs him to do. Cause Sasuke, this nigga making portals. This nigga can do the Susanoo. This nigga, even Itachi.
Yeah.
Itachi as a fighter without that Sharingan,
Still a cold ass fighter.
he's still a cold ass fighter.
Yeah,
But he don't be whooping ass like I don't think he whoops Kakashi's ass like that without that Mangekyo. If you can't put Kakashi in that motherfucking what that shit was, the
What, the flames?
Tsukiyomi? The Dream World. If you gotta just fight, when it comes to just brains in the fight, I think Kakashi wins.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
So you see what I'm saying? And that's why I said Minato too. Because when it comes to just skills, like, oh, I'm gonna set this attack up right here so I can do that.
was cold too.
Orochimaru's cold too. Yes, him too.
Cold.
You're right.
Orochimaru's cold.
When it comes to just strategy and I need to time the attack at this point, and I'm just based off now, Kakashi does have a Sharingan. It ain't Sasuke's Sharingan.
Yeah.
But
he don't really even
I
use
say,
that
and he don't
bitch
really
until,
use that bitch until he need to.
He need to.
Yeah. So I think skill wise, it's Minato, Kakashi, and Jiraiya because Jiraiya's cold as shit, and his shit is straight just skill. Like everything he just learned.
Minato's was
Minato too. Minato don't have no cheat codes.
Yeah, that was
he wasn't born with no special power or nothing like that. And yet that nigga is one of the most renowned and could damn near whoop anybody's ass. And Kakashi, a lot of the people that can whoop his ass can only do it because of them special powers. So like Sasuke's, the Naruto's, and shit true. Like that. Like nigga, take that.
But hand to hand, like hell, because even Toby, when he had all his powers, he was still couldn't keep up with fucking Kakashi.
Yeah. So it's like once them Mangekyos and shit, when it comes to just thinking, like it's kind of like Shikamaru. Like nigga, I will think my way into winning this fight. And Kakashi with his battle experience and also with Minato. Now I said Naruto too, because Naruto did grind and learn a lot. But there's a lot of shit that he was able to do because he had the 9 tails too.
He did have special powers.
Yeah. So that's my hot take, is that I think they have the most skill. I didn't say they're the strongest or the most powerful shinobi in the show. I just think they are the most skilled. And I'll put Orochimaru up there too. Because
I agree with that.
I think Orochimaru, it was said Kabuto maybe and Orochimaru are the only people that know more jutsu than Kakashi. Now, granted, Kakashi was able to just learn all the jutsus because of the Sharingan.
Yeah.
But
if y'all gotta
but Orochimaru
grind it out and learn them,
so
that's a whole different level.
Yeah. So I was like, that's why I think they are the most skilled ninja, especially Minato. That nigga was just straight.
Yeah, that nigga was cold.
Straight skilled, nigga. Like I'm just straight whooping ass, bro. I ain't got no.
And creating my own fucking jutsu.
Yeah.
He didn't create the
He created the Rasen. The second Hokage created the teleportation, but he made it better. Yeah. And he created the Rasengan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So them is my takes.
No, I agree with you on that one.
When I explain, it's like, okay. It's like, nah, he can't beat, because like, yes, he don't stand a chance at this point against Sasuke and Naruto. But I bet you he does if you take Sasuke's fucking Rinnegan and fucking Mangekyo Sharingan away, like, and the nigga got one arm. So yeah. But I just started Boruto, so I'm excited to see what this leads to.
How does Is Naruto's arm like robotic?
I don't know. No, I think
It's just bandages.
yeah, it's just fake.
But how's it
I
move?
thought it was the same as Toby's body.
That's what I thought at first.
But I guess he's the main character. So what I really think is it's the same as Toby's body because it's Hashirama's skin. They just be just putting this nigga skin on people.
So they just got it bandaged.
I think because
it look nasty.
It look nasty, and it's okay for the villain, but not for Naruto.
Not your hero. Not your hero.
We don't want to see that pale ass clay looking ass arm. But that shit is nasty. And like, bitch, you okay with just taking your granddaddy's skin and just putting it on people? Like, Sasuke turned that shit down just because he wanted to look cool.
Yeah.
Nigga just be wearing long coats and cloths and shit.
Now this nigga got a do-rag and Boruto.
With the one arm hanging and shit. I'm like, oh, so yeah, so he's gonna train Boruto. That's fly. That's fly. But yeah, that's my geek take.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.